getting it. You can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. See the Benz on do. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. A gain there of 15. First down, Giants.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To the air once more is Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, it is Dart. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
18 Cardinal.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the gun, 3rd down, it's Dart. Quick shot, caught by Tolbert on the slant. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He finds Johnson across the field. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. To the air again goes Dart. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Brian Cook, the safety, there to record the sack.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Cowboy 80.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, granted exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
They run it once more with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Let's go.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. He's got it at the 3.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Judkins. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Browns will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. That is first touchdown this year. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years it feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense ready for their second possession. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive.
Hey, here we go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Hey, Lion!
1st and 10 at the 37.
A run, and here comes Judkins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score.
A big hole inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Cleveland. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Browns move out in front by the score of 17-3. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. Room to run at the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
First down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Dart can throw you on 2nd down. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Dart. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Now it's 2nd and 1. Dart gonna throw it again. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Dart. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Giants are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Hey, Lion! Son, it's on. There we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he's in! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Brown. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
The kick is good.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Throwing is Dart. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Red.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain.
Hey.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Hey, go.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's out wide to Judkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Judkins. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal.
Go, let's go. Here's the 24.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Giants 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
19.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A run here with Tracy on second down. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First down. First and
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Malik Neighbors. No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Third and 11.
Cowboy 80. Set go.
To throw is Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Throwing, Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy.
Tracy. A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the air again goes Dart. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Let's go.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, so. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And the Browns first down.
Hey, run.
A gain of 14.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 43, here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Judkins. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Giants' 38-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato! 13, blue! Here we go, sir.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
Another Browns first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he will score! Touchdown, Browns. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Dart. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On red.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson finding space at the 15. And he's in! Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Dart. A man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
21 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. On first and 10, here is Dart. To the sideline, he's got Neighbors. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it, so that brings out the flag. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
That's caught by Tolbert right side. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the
They'll
41-yard
motion their
line.
tight end, Johnson. Dart gonna throw it again. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 37, here's second
at the
and 6.
37-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 2.
Throwing again, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Alert! Alert! Lisa 24. Dart! Silver.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Bronco switch! Bronco switch! Hey, Ginger, Ginger! Dart! Here we go.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he is going to have a Browns first down. Although it didn't appear he got it by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert third and 4.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato, tomato! Dart! Here we go.
On the handoff, Judkins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's across midfield.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they face second down and 7.
Rip, 23. Son, it's a hunt.
On the ground, Judkins. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's a hunt. Here we go, it's a hunt.
with Judkins. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 2nd and 11.
Look at 19.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns.